moment when you think, oh, why did I do that? Maybe you were feeling really excited and you ate a second or a third or a fourth slice of cake and then your stomach really hurt. Or you were feeling agitated and you lashed out at your mom and afterwards you really regretted it. Or it could even be that you were feeling really anxious and you skipped a work meeting and then a few hours later you thought, I wish I did not skip that work meeting. Well, in these moments, your choices were likely guided by your emotions. Whatever you were feeling in that moment told you what to do. If we let our emotions dictate our behaviors without considering other factors, sometimes we run into some sticky situations. I'm Dr. Mary Kate Ruhan. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist and drama therapist, and I'm here to teach you how to understand when your emotions are guiding your behaviors and how to make a choice that better aligns with what you want for yourself. Just a quick reminder that this video is for educational purposes only, and if you are struggling with a significant mental health challenge, please reach out to a provider in your state for some support. All right, so let's dive into it. Dialectical behavior therapy, or DBT as we love to call it, teaches us that as humans, we're always in one of three states of mind. We're either in our reasonable mind, our emotion mind, or our wise mind. When we are in reasonable mind, we think of the facts. We completely ignore what our feelings are telling us, and we're driven by logic. I like to think of reasonable mind as a computer. We only think of the facts of the situation and do not really take into consideration how we actually feel. On the other hand of the spectrum, we have emotion mind. Emotion mind is when our feelings dictate how we behave. Emotion mind is hot. I think of it as a tornado. Usually there's a sense of urgency. And when we're in emotion mind, all of our thoughts and our judgments are coming from whatever emotion that we're feeling. Wise mind is the integration of reasonable mind and emotion mind. So when we are in wise mind, we have access to the facts of the situation and how we feel about the situation. Wise mind comes from this inner knowing of what we care about, what we want, what's most important to us. And usually, in order to access our wise mind, we need to slow down a bit and listen. I'm going to give an example to try and illustrate what the states of mind look like. So imagine it's Monday night, you're hanging out with your best friend, and you ask her if she wants to see a movie on Friday night. She tells you that she's busy, and you just drop the subject and continue hanging out. Well, on Friday night, because she said that she couldn't come to the movie, you decided you'll just stay home and watch Netflix on the couch. While you're watching Netflix on the couch, you pull up Instagram and you see that your friend is out at a party with a couple of her other friends. And you notice that you suddenly feel very emotional. You might feel angry. How could she be hanging out with someone else without? Well, she didn't want to go to the movie with me. Why is she hanging out with other people? You could feel ashamed. Wait, why wasn't I invited? Do they not like me? Is there something wrong with me? You could feel anxious. People always choose to hang out with other people instead of me. This is unfair. And you may have this urge of, I'm going to text her right now and tell her how I feel. Or you might have the urge to eat a pint of ice cream and hide under the covers. So your emotion mind is intense, it's hot, and it's telling you what to do. One thing that you can do is try to access your reasonable mind, some of the facts of the situation, and pull yourself into wise mind. So if you go into the reasonable mind, the kind of computer-like state where there's no feelings involved, your reasonable mind would say, I asked my friend to go to the movies. My friend said she could not go to the movies because she was busy. My friend is out right now with other people. I have known my friend for 12 years. My friend and I see each other every week. I'm thinking of just different facts that could be related to your relationship. If you pull in the facts of the situation, how long you've known your friend for, how often you usually see her, how you feel, maybe you're feeling angry, anxious, lonely, sad. You pull all of that together. You take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And you ask your wise mind what it wants to do. Wise mind could remind you of a couple of different things. Maybe that this person has been a good friend to you for a long time, and that her spending time with other people doesn't mean that she cares less about you. It could remind you that you want to have an honest conversation with her about your friendship, or that you have a goal of joining a new social group to expand your social circle. When we think about wise mind, we want to access the place underneath all the chaos, all the feelings, all of the parts of us that want to just focus on the fact and shut down emotion. Because underneath all of that is a place of calm that reminds us what we really care about. If you're interested in learning more dialectical behavior therapy skills, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I will be uploading resources.